We've got our second set of the day. And it's a little late, but I had to bring in a caster because my other one is, I don't know, he's missing. So we've got our good friend and subcaster, OG Prism.
What's up?
We were just talking to him like an hour ago, I swear.
I'm back. Can't get rid of me that easily. This set's hype, isn't it? Olympic versus Galaxy?
It
This is a
has
big
the
deal.
potential to be hype. It's a big deal either way, whether the play is hype or not. It's gonna be hard to say. Rated R Love is gone again, so Olympic do have to use subs,
Ooh.
but it is a very important match, regardless.
I was watching Just Know make some steak last night.
Yeah, how did that stream go?
I was in and out.
The picture he posted honestly looked a little burnt.
I, I didn't see the end, so I did not see the final product. This stream was alright.
Yeah,
It
it
wasn't bad.
it looked a little burnt because normally you want a pretty good sear, but that looked like it had a little bit of char on it.
Oh, that's funny because in the stream he said that even talking about well done steak is sacrilegious.
I mean, it's possible you can burn the outside and not have it be cooked enough on the inside still, depending on how high the heat is. But yeah, it looked a little charred on the outside. The presentation was nice though.
hmm
But yeah, no, I was driving. I went across town to go get me some Thai curry wings. So
Thai curry wings. Interesting.
I have an issue with Thai curry wings. It's that I like them
I
too
have an
much.
issue with food in general. I eat anything if it's in front of me.
Well, don't put a mic in front of your face.
I eat my mics too.
Jesus Christ, I shouldn't have tempted you.
I do enjoy some food. This
I
trash talk channel you put in here is pretty lit.
Dude, it's a thing. It took a while for people to warm up to it, but I didn't want to do a trash talk channel at first because like everybody just pops in there and they all just yell at each other and it's like really boring. But I don't know. I figure if you can control being able to enter,
I just keep saying I love everyone in the trash channel. Nobody even responds to it.
it's because as soon as they see you show up, they're like, "Oh, yep, the trash has truly arrived."
Whatever. Whatever.
All right, but we're going into Pig Band now.
Bliss loves me. Thank you, Bliss.
All right. I wonder how this is gonna go. We're gonna see a Graves band to start out. Let's go ahead and Copycat is normally Olympic support, but he is going to be playing jungle for him. So I'll have to take a look and see how well this actually looks feasible. All right, he's been playing a lot of support, or a lot of jungle, the last day specifically, I suppose, to try and make up for their jungler being gone. So that's going to be pretty good for them. He's got a little bit of practice in, at least.
Is this a different mid laner for Galaxy? I don't recognize Hopeless.
Name change.
Why?
Still Jimmins. They can't stick with the name.
What? They confuse the hell out of me.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, so Dux 1 got a name change, and then Jimmins, who's also had other Dux variety names, is over at running the name
Yeah,
Hopeless now.
there were two Duxes. There were the Big Daddy Ducks and some other Ducks.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna try to figure it out.
I know. It's a mess.
So how do you think Olympics gonna fare with the copycat jungling? Because I know
Um,
rated R is pretty good.
yeah, I mean, I think not having rated R, you can still have a decent jungler, but I feel like their game plan just isn't going to be as sound without rated R in terms of just hard stomping bot lane and putting it on a lot of pressure across the map.
Hmm.
So for me, it's not even just like, is this jungler like still good enough in the jungle? It's just, are they going to play the same way as rated R and be able to get the same kind of win conditions for Olympic, which I don't know. I don't think so based on the champion pool that I've just looked at on his op.gg. It doesn't look like it'll be kind of in the same boat. So I think it's going to be a little bit hard for Olympic to get rolling here just because they will probably have a different playstyle today than what they normally have.
Yeah. Got picked up for Galaxy. That's been a very popular pick as of late. We just saw one in the last set.
Yeah, it's one of the better picks. It's pretty darn strong. You can play it mid lane or top lane, so
Unless you're Sonic.
can he not play it?
He tried to play it yesterday. I don't think it went so well.
Was it bad? That's unfortunate.
You were there.
I must have pushed it out of my mind. I don't remember that. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. Oh, you know
Scion
what?
top
You're. It's starting to
Hmm?
come back to my mind. Yeah, yeah. Yep. I remember now. Yeah, that wasn't very good.
Could have been better. Could have been. He's not Clovers by any means.
Who is though? Besides Clovers, obviously. That's the easy answer that I will not give you a point for. But yeah, Scion and Nami gonna be pretty good picks. Scion very tanky, very hard to kill. Is that Ezio? No.
Scion's an absolute beast.
He is. I feel like the buff they gave him was the right one. It makes him really strong, but also not like overwhelming where he can just like win lane for free. Yeah, let me get this.
A Soraka pick for support. That's a little not normal.
It is very Galaxy though. I think the only support player that's really playing it in the league has been Daydream.
Yeah, definitely not something you see too often in our league here.
Not at all, no. It is a little bizarre. It does work out pretty well. I think it's actually a pretty strong support pick. I think it's one of the sleeper strong ones. Um, it's just so frustrating to have to play around.
Yeah, but if she steps out of position once, everyone just focuses Soraka, and she drops real fast.
Yeah,
It's the only issue I have with her.
that's fair. It does require pretty decent positioning.
An Olaf ban from Olympic, followed by a Vladimir ban from Galaxy. Thinking about Just Know playing a Vladimir mid. Just Know's been a very good mid player
Yeah.
as far as from what I've noticed. When we played them, he was solid.
Yeah, I was about to say, why would they ban Vlad? He hasn't played Vlad. I just looked at his op.gg. He spammed the hell out of Vlad today, so that makes sense. He really
Just
likes
today,
Vlad.
getting ready for it.
The thing is, that could very easily be like a bait and switch. Like, I'm gonna spam this today, so you ban it when I have no intention of ever playing it. Um,
The the mind games are insane.
it's something I have actually done myself in tournaments. I had swapped to mid lane from top lane for my team, and we were going up against DG and I were playing on separate teams at the time just for fun, and I spammed the crap out of LeBlanc, and I had absolutely no intention of playing her, but I drew a LeBlanc ban. I was like, let's do it.
That's funny.
So it's definitely
I don't.
possible, but yeah,
Oh,
Leafs opened the Ari for him, so he's gonna snag that.
Nara is pretty solid. I don't know if I agree with the Elise ban. I don't think Dux is really that. Doesn't seem like it's really that good on her. I feel like they could have threw that ban at something better there.
Yeah. The weird thing for me is that Galaxy banned away the Malphite from themselves.
And
Um,
that's been a comp for them, right? Malphite Oriana.
Malphite Oriana's been their go-to. It's been their most successful. They've had a little bit of success with Olaf, but the Malphite Oriana style um, is really the thing that makes them go. So it's a little bizarre
Yeah.
that they banned that.
Oh yeah. They actually picked up the Gragas jungle, and Swanger got that. Still could be top or mid for either.
Oh, the Ori did get banned. Even with the Ori ban, you could still make some kind of Malphite
Malphite's good
comp.
even without Oriana. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need Oriana for Malphite to be good.
But the Gragas is going to be coupled up against the Sejuani.
And Swain's probably going mid here.
I would assume so.
Alright, Urgot, Gragas, Swain, Kaisa, Soraka versus Sion, Sejuani, Ari, Varus, Ngami. Alright, I'm gonna be honest here, I definitely like Olympic Scott better.
I would agree. I think it's just a wee bit stronger.
A little more well-rounded as well. They don't really have a big tank. Not a real big tank over on the side of Galaxy. And they have two on Olympic, and they'll still have the damage to put out with Ari and Varus.
Yeah. Yeah, two big tanks, really good disrupting ults from the Varus and the Nami and Sejuani. So just a lot of really good zone control between those picks. So I think it's got a very good mesh to it. Whereas Galaxies it's just a lot of damage, and if they get ahead early, it could be pretty solid for themselves. But it's going to require a lot of proactivity as well, just because Olympics comp is fairly safe as well.
Yeah, they are. I mean, Ari has a free getaway button. Sion has a free getaway button. Sejuani has a almost free getaway button.
Yeah,
With their
Varus
Q.
has a decent ult for peeling or engaging. So, what do you want to do for a bet this game?
Oh no, I'm terrible at this. Terrible at figuring out the bets. I like simple ones like First Blood
If
or
somebody was
First Turret.
saying like over under 3 different types of dragon, like that's like there's no way to make a good bet on that. That's 100%
Yeah,
luck. That's
yeah, that is.
first off betting that there's gonna be 3 dragons, and second off betting that they're gonna be different. It's complete RNG. I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm too basic when it comes to it. Like we can do First Baron time.
First Baron timer. Yeah, I like the basic ones as well because less thinking for me. Very easy to actually calculate.
Yeah.
I like the way you think, sir.
You could do a Mount Soraka heals for the whole game.
That could be a good one. Do they have healing on allies on? Oh, I can pull up a match history link real fast.
I think they do. I just don't. I have no idea how much healing Sorakas normally do, so I couldn't give you a number.
They give you like a damage healed stat, but I don't know if that counts healed like to other players. So we'll avoid that. Yeah, we'll do first dragon timer. What do you think the first dragon's gonna be?
First dragon, we can just do.
I'm thinking like 9 minutes,
I was
9, 10
actually gonna
minutes.
say 10. I was
10?
gonna say 10.
Yeah. Oops, I almost wrote 910 minutes. All right. There we go.
There you go, Bliss. You got your 162 points back. Congratulations.
Yay!
I won 7,600 in a duel against Rev earlier.
Oh, jeez. Well, I mean,
He dueled me for all my points.
he can manage to do that and still be perfectly fine.
And you know what? He's leaving, but he's still gonna log onto his account to buy tickets.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know, not fair.
I might have to put a temp ban on his ticket purchases.
You know, it was probably nice yesterday. I didn't stick around to buy tickets, so somebody else got a chance to win a skin.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Oh wait, you didn't buy tickets. No, Rev did. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't buy
Rev.
tickets.
Rev had 20. Rengar ended up winning the skin, so I actually
Yeah.
lowered the amount that people could buy so other people would have a chance.
Yeah, if I bought tickets, I would have won, but I didn't. I wanted to give someone else a chance.
What a nice guy. Thinking of the community.
Not today, though. Not tonight. The skin's mine. Just hope it's not another Nautilus one.
No, you're gonna be the new Nautilus god until you decide to pick up Nautilus jungle.
You know, our friend from our other TPR team, Canadian Champ, played Nautilus jungle the other night. That was a very surprising pick.
Yeah, how did that go?
They lost that game.
I would assume so. Doesn't seem like Champ's style.
No, I've never seen him play. Never seen him play Nautilus. So that was really odd. Alright, we're almost in here. Giant enemy crab god is absolutely terrifying. That skin scares the hell out of me. I have to reload the spectate.
Alright, yeah, I failed, so I'm loading back in as well. Sam, you had like several thousand points earlier. What the hell happened to them all?
He bet them all against Rev, and Rev won.
Earlier today?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. This man.
After our set.
Rev just walks up and steals everybody's money.
I'm sure everybody's happy that Sam lost all his points. I think he may be the most hated person in our league right now. Sorry, Sam.
I don't know about most hated. Maybe one of the most controversial. Jeebus. All right. Well, both teams going to be doing a standard 5-point, it would appear.
Looks like a pretty basic start. Jungler's mid.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
My cat is continuously walking in front of my monitor to try to get it so I can't see. So who's excited for Worlds starting in the middle of the night tonight / tomorrow morning?
Minions have spawned.
I don't know if I want to wake up at 4 a.m. to watch it though.
Yeah, I love World and it's cool when it's in Korea, but it's not cool because I don't get to watch it, like except for like on recaps. So
yeah, I was gonna say, do they replay the games later during our time?
yeah, they'll run the stream again.
Yeah, because
So,
4 a.m. is a little early. So,
I'll
yeah,
probably.
It would be 3 a.m. for you.
Yeah, I'll probably Well, actually, I think it's 2 a.m. for me.
Oh.
I'm Mountain Time. I'm not CST, so
Gotcha. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for you then.
yeah. But I don't know. I might load it up while I'm at work tomorrow. Just have it playing in the background.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm in a little back room. No one can see what's on my computer, so
I do construction. Makes it a little.
that
harder.
makes that a little bit hard. Yeah. So can you get like wireless earbuds, something like that?
Probably could, but
I don't know how safe it is to do construction with earbuds in. Just probably need to be able to hear stuff.
That's a lot of damage. It's a really good trade for that Ari mid.
Yeah, I mean this. Just though, I think is definitely. It's hard to dispute anyone else for best mid laner. Because he's come in, and ever since he's joined, he's just absolutely decimated pretty much everybody in lane. Even if he doesn't, like, solo kill them, which I'm pretty sure the only person he doesn't, like, consistently solo kill is maybe Heat Viper. He's always getting a lot done for his team, getting good CS leads, and unless he's getting camped, he's going to win that lane.
Oh, yeah, I think he's a real good mid. Definitely one of the best, if not the best in the league from what I've seen.
Yeah. Yep. And he's probably gonna do pretty well this consistent. I forgot about you, Business Trooper. I don't think I remember him playing against you yet. So
Yeah, he's definitely better than Business Trooper. No problems there. Oh wait, this is the stream, not the trash talk channel.
yeah. Yeah, but that game's gonna be kind of a slow roller for just a little while. Probably see some action mid lane as Just Know tries to get solo kills and all the fun stuff, but beyond that, not much.
Swain's really just gonna have to stay alive and try to stay somewhat even in lane in CS. Cause you don't want your Swain to get too far behind.
Yeah. I mean, and luckily she's doing good in CS, actually being up a couple of CS, but if she takes too many more bad trades, Hopeless is going to have to flash away those. Copycat is here, about to stack up that Permafrost. I don't see a way for her to get out of this. First Blood does go over to Just Know.
Very nice gank. The pathing from the swing was a little odd. I don't know if he got stuck on minions.
Yeah, I'm not
He
sure.
kind of walked back into them.
I think after the flash didn't get far enough, and then Copycat did have a kind of a zoning W. Made it a little bit hard for Swain to escape, so they just tried to run the other way. It's hard to say, but I think that might be what Olympus' game plan is going to be today without Rated. To do that just heavy gank bot style, where he's gives up a lot to gank bot, but always gets something in return. I don't think Copycat's probably not used to doing something like that, so maybe we'll see him just camp mid, where Just Know is going to be able to set him up really well.
Yeah, as long as they're successful. You don't want to gank a ton and not farm and then not get anything out of them.
All right.
That's really when you start falling behind.
Yeah. And that's why I think going mid will probably be the best option for him, because Just Know typically gets advantages anyways, and so he'll be able to go there and make sure it's happening. Because normally in the bot lane scenarios, when Rated is around, Copycat's actually the one that's helping to set up Rated R. But since Copycat's obviously not there, maybe playing around that bot side not going to be the strongest option.
Yeah, here comes Ducks looking for a gank bot. Pop Predator.
Yeah, he does have Predator. He's going to go in, but Just Know also trying to engage onto Hopeless. She's dodging a little bit the wrong way. Ignite is still here for the Ahri, but waiting to use it before this. It looks like Hopeless on the wrong side of the map. Definitely going to be falling down here. Solo kill for the Ahri. He's doing that. Ducks with a nice steal onto the Scuttle, but he's in a little bit of trouble as the Permafrost is going to land. The flash in. The Charm not going to get there. Quite an attempt to stop the body slam, but Kappa actually decided to dodge away, so Copycat not going to be able to get that. They did force his flash, but they actually used quite a bit of their own spells to get that. So
yeah, Ari with the solo kill, like you were saying. Another weird kind of interaction from Swing again. Seemed like he wanted to fight it out instead of just getting out of there.
yeah, Kappa though forcing a flash out of Liquid Helium.
Yeah, gotta fear that ult once you're under.
No, Ducks, what are you doing? Oh, no. Meanwhile, topside, though, Kappa did manage to land, I assume, a Q and his ult. Gets himself a solo kill. So that'll be pretty good for him. But on the bottom side, kill onto Kappa, or sorry, onto Ducks and the Dragon. He's going to help out Olympic quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, Gragas wanted to try to get in there and steal it, but was it really worth it?
Yeah, he had less than 200 health, and Hopeless with one combo goes down to half health right now. This is a very scary mid lane position right now for Hopeless to be in. I dare say it looks dire.
Doesn't look good anyway. Does not
Not
look
gonna
good.
give it. Not gonna pull that pun out this soon. But definitely a rough time. Dux is 2 levels down, make it 1 level down now after that red buff, so he's going to have a long time to go before he can catch back up.
Wait, were you gonna say hopeless?
That would have been the... Yes.
Yeah, I didn't gather that until right now.
Yeah, but Hopeless is going to get engaged on the Charm lanes again. No flash for the Swain. He's going to go down yet again. And this is the point we were talking about where you don't want the Swain to get too far behind. But, I mean, down 3 kills, starting to fall down in CS now as well. It's definitely looking pretty dire straits right now for Hopeless here. So
Yeah, it's not looking good. He's gotta play really safe. I mean, it's terrifying for him to even stand in the lane right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that was with her only having a lost chapter.
Yeah.
That's all Ari had.
I mean, it's all she needs. After they gave back the damage buff on the Charm, it makes it pretty ridiculous if Ari's able to actually land that spell, because she just gets so much extra damage into her kit.
Yeah, the damage she's putting out is crazy, especially this early in the game.
Yeah.
Well, luckily for Galaxy, at least the Urgot's doing decent up top.
Yeah, he doesn't have a CS lead, which is a little sad, but he is at least gotten himself a solo kill. We'll see if he's able to kind of get some more control of the lane. It's very hard as Urgot to not shove out, which means you kind of get to this point where you're always shoved in and you can't just hard engage onto the enemy and kill them.
I mean, there's gonna be a point where he's not gonna be able to kill Sion anyway.
Right. And
Yeah,
it's seeming
by
like the points
himself.
almost gotten there already just because of the wave status.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Oh no, the Charm actually lands. He weaved it in, and he's going to go back in with the Glacial Prison, looking to pick up his 4th kill of the game. Just know it's going to be taking big control of the mid lane right here.
Doing absolute work.
Yeah, and Kai'Sa, bot side's going to get caught up as well. Lots of damage coming through as Master Fire starting to dish some as the Chain of Corruption is actually going to spread over. Now they need to be careful because Big Daddy Dux is here. The Explosive Cast going to bring in the Varus. See if they can keep going on. He's forced to flash away. Lots of damage coming up from the passive from Kai'Sa. I think he's barely going to get away as that movement speed from Nami is really strong.
And Daydream and Kiora almost don't make it out of that alive. Once Varus turns around, and all of a sudden, Varus and Nami are almost full health.
Pretty much full health again. They are out of mana, but I'd say still with, 2-3 times the health right now that the enemy team has, they can pretty confidently push up on this and try and force them away, get some good damage on the turret.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna get turret here, but yeah, definitely some damage. Oh, they're deciding to back off. First, the turret's still up in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, so the Dragon Bet ended up being under 10 minutes, right?
Oh, yeah, they took that Infernal way, way quick.
Yeah.
That is correct. Which means whoever voted under got a pretty sizable payout.
Yeah, it was real. It had to be at like 8 minutes, 8 minutes. I didn't even look at the time when they got it, to be honest. Here. We have it here. 7 minutes and 15 seconds, approximately.
Nice.
Very early dragon.
Yeah.
So Galaxy really has to get the Kaisa ahead, I think, to come back in this game.
Yeah. Kai'Sa at this point is really going to be their big condition. Because she's the only one that's going to be able to really burst through these tanks anyways.
Yeah, Gragas is topside. I really think he should just be camping bot.
Yeah, I mean, they got
I
all
don't
the
think.
sums from Varus.
Yeah, exactly. So he's easy to gank. And Varus is actually a pretty easy champion to gank anyway. Yeah, he doesn't have any escapes on his own.
Right.
Unless he ulti to stop you. But Gragas can't gank top. I don't think they'll really get much from that. Definitely can't gank mid. Ari will probably double kill him.
Yeah.
No.
The hard part has been, for most of the game, at least, Olympic have had really, really good wave control bot, where Galaxy will push in a wave and Olympic will hold it on their side for a solid minute or two, making it really hard for Gragas to even get down there.
Yeah, set up the freeze. And Sejuani's around bot side right now. Anyway, with dragging up. They're starting the dragon.
Yep, they're going to be pulling it out as well. Honestly.
Galaxy did spot it. And they're looking to maybe try to contest it here.
Yeah, Big Daddy Ducks might be trying to go in. Nice explosive cast, but it's not going to be enough, and he's still just going to go down. Wasn't able to knock the Sejuani far enough away from the dragon, sadly. And trading his
But
life.
again, even if he got it, is it worth for a Cloud Drake? He knows he's going to die.
Probably
I would-
not.
No, I would have definitely just given that dragon up.
Yeah, and Just Know is coming down to the bot side with Copycat here. They're threatening to potentially dive and, you know, worst case scenario, if the enemy team backs off, just take that first tower. This Kappa's going to be trying to trade versus Helium. Doing an okay amount of damage, but didn't have his passive up, so...
Now it looks like first tower is going to go over to Olympic, and they're giving the Varus solo gold on it. 600 gold for Varus for that tower.
Yeah, that should give him enough to finish up his Blade of the Rune King now, I believe. Which will help him out a pretty good amount.
Yeah, he has almost 1800 in his inventory. He should be able to finish that up.
Yeah.
I like when teams do that. Give the solo gold on first tower to one of the carries.
Yeah, it's definitely good.
Like the way to go.
There's times where it's like there's really no reason. As if other people are nearby that could probably use the power spike or like item spike, right? If your AD carry has enough gold for their item anyways, and then all they're really getting out of is like an extra dagger. And so sometimes you'll see teams just blindly give it to people when you could spread the gold more efficiently to others. But in that scenario where he definitely wanted that extra gold to be able to hit his boots and his Blade of the Rune King, definitely seems like the right choice.
For sure. Olympics bot lane headed mid. They're gonna start pushing that first tier mid tower.
Yeah. And
Maybe make a play for Rift Herald here shortly.
definitely should be the end goal. They've got a lot of map control now because Kaisa and Soraka are down in farm. They want to just cash up. They want to, you know, hit another item or two before they actually start fighting. But, I mean, Varus and Ari are primed and ready to go pretty much. They're not as strong as they're going to get, but this is definitely where they want to be in terms of first items and where they can actually start to fight. Just know he's going to sit here and try and 1v3. Finds his way out to Daydream. The Silence doing a good amount of work there. Actually, he's going to go down almost. Not quite yet as Hopeless going to walk forward, find it eventually. Cap Crusader getting zoned off by really good Helium, but that actually looks like a little bit of an overstep from Just Know as the team looks to try and re-engage. Hopeless still running, and I think it's probably going to be called off there, but a lot of damage from that AP Gragas with the Predator. Actually getting Space Hamster Brew pretty low now. Master Fire needs to run as well.
Argot was looking for an ult there on Nami or Varus.
Yeah.
Find it.
He wanted it on to somebody.
Yeah, I already did. Yeah, it was definitely a little sketchy of her to go in on 3 members. I
Yeah.
know she has ult and everything, but I know she has 4 kills, but that doesn't mean you can 1v5.
Yeah, that's the main scary part about the Soraka, I think, and probably why they ended up going for something like the Ari instead of a LeBlanc. The Soraka Silence is very, very good at kind of stopping what Ari wants to do if she goes for deep.
Yeah,
Um,
it's definitely helpful.
yeah, and I think if they had picked the LeBlanc, there's a lot of potential for Daydream to just silence the LeBlanc as she jumps in, and then she can't leave, making it very difficult for Justo to get anything done. And I believe that to be why he picked the Ari over the LeBlanc, because LeBlanc was up, and it is his favorite champion. But looks like he's just going to find another kill into Hopeless. Okay.
He doesn't care. He died. It's fine. No big deal.
Yeah, he doesn't care. But on the top side, Space Amsterdam going to be falling down. Daydream the one to pick up the kill.
Ooh.
This is a little unfortunate.
Accident, I'm sure. I mean, the kill didn't really need to be secured there. It was 100%.
Blue team's turret
Yeah.
has been destroyed.
Yeah, no sums, no more heals, no second chances. Olympic just gonna slowly try and weed out Galaxy, it would appear. They did get the Rift Herald, so they can try and make some kind of play with that. I would kind of want to see them make almost like a Baron play with it, where they drop it bot and then go Baron, force Galaxy to respond to that. Because I think with the Scion and the Sledge, they should be able to force down that Baron pretty early on.
Yeah, who picked up the Herald?
It is on Sedge.
Alright, it'd be
Oh.
good. If they want to make a play like that, they should put it on the Scion, who's split pushing with teleport.
Yeah,
And that would be a lot easier to make that kind of play.
it would be the ideal situation. Or even maybe on the Ari and have Ari pressure down there, you know, threaten to get a solo kill, because I'm pretty sure Ari could solo kill whoever she wants at this point. And that would also still leave 2
100%.
tanks and a Shredder up top. But on this side, just know gonna get a little bit juked by Kiora. Still finding a kill onto Daydream, though, as teleports are coming out from all sides. Liquidium is going to try and run, gets hit by the Disdain, going back in. The Body Stamp's going to find him as well. There is no more ultimate from the Gragas either, so the damage is coming through. No disengage for Olympic. Or, yeah. But they're going to keep going on. Crusader barely gets saved by his shield. The Ignite might be enough. There's no Soraka to save him there. He's going to fall down.
Galaxy lived actually a lot longer than I thought they would in
Yeah.
that fight, but they don't have the damage right now.
Yeah.
Even if they survive, they don't have the damage. I mean, look at Olympic; they're all practically full health.
Besides-
Rift Herald must have run out of time because he dropped it mid real early.
Yeah, I'm not sure, because they are pushing top, so we might have been figuring, oh no, Master Fire is going to go down, and Hopeless still manages to get out! Oh, that is so rough. The Charm doesn't land either, but still lots of damage coming. I think it's because... Wow, it didn't even get the charge off. That's really unfortunate. I think he was planning to sync it up with their top lane push, or it was going to time out, one of the two.
If he wanted it to be with the top lane push, I think he should have pushed the wave up himself
Yeah.
and walked forward and dropped it first instead of dropping it way back there.
Yeah.
Because when it attacks the minions, it slows down so much.
Yeah, and it got cleared out by a Soraka of all characters.
Yeah, that's why I like to drop it where it instantly charges out a tower. If there's a chance you drop it way back there and it doesn't even get the first charge.
Yeah.
Looks like both teams trying for this dragon here.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of room here for Galaxy to even try and contest this unless Olympic just aren't there.
And if they aren't there and Galaxy does do it, Olympic can do Baron. They probably have the damage to shred it pretty quick. Depends on what play they want to make.
Yeah.
Ari did seem to calm down a little bit in some of these fights, though.
Yeah, I think just a little bit of respect grown after trying to go for that Soraka and getting killed. Now playing a lot more carefully, not really stepping up for anything crazy, but third dragon is picked up for Olympic. They're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves right now.
That will make their Baron definitely go a bit faster with that Mountain Drake. which is the next objective they're going to be looking for here. They should be able to control all the vision around Baron with how ahead they are. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually only 3 gold. You know, it feels like more.
Yeah.
Definitely feels like more.
It's because there hasn't been actually that many kills. Like 5 kills is an okay lead, but most of those have actually just been on the same person. I mean, they're worth less and less. And then, you know, the towers being the big difference in terms of gold there for the team.
And funny enough, with the Varus has 45 more farm than Ari, and actually with that farm, he has more gold, total gold, than Ari has with the 6 kills.
Yeah.
Which you would not expect. I wouldn't expect that until I looked at it.
Yeah, well, I mean, 12 or 13 CS is worth about as much as a kill, and you don't get diminishing returns on CS. That would be ridiculous. Kiora would hate playing the game if that was true. Kiora would never play again.
You know, Kiora was actually down in CS most of the game until right about now, which is odd for Kiora, the CS god.
I mean, Kiora in lane is never, like, crazy ahead. It's always come, like, mid-late game when, like, Kiora is just there. The CS number just jumps, like, 70 out of nowhere. Like, where did you get this from?
She picks up all the farm in the sideways?
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah, and he's actually been able to stall it out long enough to get his Rage Blade now, which is an even better spike than just the Storm Razor. And so, starting to be able to get to the point where it can do a good amount of damage to Liquid Helium and Copycat, and where they need to start worrying about their itemization, because there is a decent amount of physical and magic damage coming out of Galaxy, so...
And of course, Kaisa has the missing health percentage damage on her passive as well, which is pretty good no matter what you build.
Very useful for burning down those tanks. A little disappointed to see Liquid Helium building a Spirit Visage rather than an Adaptive Helm. Again, Scion with no innate healing, Spirit Visage really not that helpful for him. But Olympic just got to straight up start this Baron, and they do so much damage because of this Varus finally having his Rage Blade on top of the Blade of the Rune King. They are just burning this thing down, and Gragas is going to be coming in, but getting zoned off by the Ahri, and they're just going to be able to pick up the Baron here. Actually, they all peeled off of it to fight, so it hasn't even been taken. Now Varus trying to get it. They do manage to secure it now, but they might have gone a little bit too early into this fight. Masterfire is going to be going down, getting pulled in by the Gragas. He gets a flash in onto multiple people for the Fear, and they are starting to take over this fight. Liquid Helium's the last one alive as Galaxy find the fight after losing the Baron.
Are you kidding? I did not see that fight coming at all.
Definitely a surprise, yeah.
The Urgot ult to the Fear is so good.
Yeah, looking like Clover's out here. It could definitely be a game changer, but I think even before that, the fight was lost as soon as they backed off of that Baron to try and take the fight. It was good enough to have the Ahri zoning, but everybody peeled off when there was still like 1,500 left, and Sedge isn't going to be able to do that. So they lost a lot of time with the Baron, and then they had to turn back to try and secure it, and that's when they lost the fight.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
That was crazy, and the gold lead almost, well, not quite evened up, but a lot closer than it was before.
It's pretty close. I'd say 1,000 gold is about as good as Galaxy can hope for, and they finally got some turrets, off the map. Baron's no longer an issue for the next 5-6 minutes, which means they just get to stall and scale for another good amount of time.
Yeah, and Kaisa is one of the best scaling, if not the best scaling AD carry right now because of the percent health.
Yeah, and she can go on hit and crit in the same build, right? She's building her second crit item on top of the Storm Razor. She's already got the Rage Blade, which is going to, boost up her innate on hit. Like, her on hit, it's not just that she gets stacks of plasma and then on the 4th hit it explodes. She actually does bonus magic damage per auto attack per plasma, which means every one of those is getting amplified on top of getting to the 4 stacks sooner for the proc. So it's a very strong item on her. That's why it's one of the best items you can get. And being able to do that on top of crit, it's frankly, it's why she's been one of the best AD carries. But Daydream's going to get caught up. She's going to go down right quick. It's just no sitting on a control ward.
Gotta be careful walking into your jungle. Even your own jungle without wards in it.
Yeah, definitely.
Always a chance for that to happen. Especially with an Ari who's half assassin, half mage.
Yeah, it's very hard to deal with Ari because she does have good consistent damage while having that burst potential, like you're saying. Half mage, half assassin. Good hybrid mix of the two. Kappa, though, gonna get his engage stunted by a nice bubble from Space Hamster.
Oh, that gold lead actually right back, well, almost right back up. Up to about 2,000 now. A little bit over 2,000 for Olympic.
Yeah, ooh, the
Trying
charm
to-
lands. Not gonna go for it, though.
No, but they will probably be able to secure that dragon.
Yeah. Dragon
Gonna
is
be
theirs.
Fourth dragon of the game, 2 clouds. They are fast.
Yeah, and their team definitely likes being able to move. It's going to help out the Varus being a fairly immobile AD carry. No, actually, one of the most. No movement speed buffs in his kit. No movement spells. So very immobile. So that'll help him out quite a bit.
That's good. The game's still definitely in Olympic's favor, but if Galaxy can get one more fight like the one at the Baron Pit, they can definitely come back here. It's not going to be easy, but it's possible.
Yeah, it's definitely doable. Again, because they've been able to stall for so long, not really letting Olympic push up and get anything done. It's basically just slowly evening out the game to the point where Gragas, now sitting on an Abyssal Mask, is going to be making both Kiora and Hopeless do more damage and saving himself from all the damage, because a lot of the damage right now from Olympic has just been the Ari, so he's going to be feeling pretty fine about that. We'll see what his next item is. Probably a little bit of armory to help with Master Fire, but definitely the longer this goes, the less likely it is that we just see a shutout fight.
Yeah, I agree. It's just the Swain still is so far behind though. 136 CS at 30 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
He was completely shut down. So
Actually,
He's
only
only
sitting 1,700 gold down now, which is still a good amount, but definitely less than it was earlier.
yeah, definitely less than earlier, but it's still a lot. It's pretty much a whole item.
Yeah.
Almost a whole item.
So I've got a question. Does Predator warn the enemies when you're within a certain amount of units or within like a certain amount of like seconds of movement?
I am not 100% sure. I probably should be because I use Predator on some of my champions, but I don't read things.
'Cause my guess is that it would be like a number of units, but I feel like it should be like a length of time, like how far away, if he runs straight at you from his current position, will he reach you?
Does chat know?
I don't know.
I'm about to find out. I'm using Google.
Somebody said proximity based should be. That's my guess. Is yeah, it's just a flat number of units.
All nearby enemies are alerted.
Okay. Who's
I
the
don't
best
know
support
how.
in the league? Nezumi. There's no question about it. Nezumi's the best support. Nezumi's probably gonna get MVP.
Wait, I thought Rev had a chance.
Rev hasn't
maybe
been
not.
playing as well lately.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like Nezumi's had his like worst game was when he played LeBlanc support. But looks like Olympic gonna try and come up here. They might need to be careful. They don't have Varus for just a little bit of time. Copycat's gonna be dashing out of here. Hopeless stepping up just a little bit too far, possibly, but the whole team is on retreat. So he's gonna be able to find yet another Never moved. Now they're still on the retreat, but might be able to turn this around now that Master Fire's here. He's not going to use the Chain of Corruption quite yet, but I think they could actually take this. I'm not sure why they aren't. Now Galaxy, the ones on the run, has the Unstoppable Onslaught going to go a little bit wide, but there goes Just Know. He's the first one to fall down in this fight. Nami's going to be going down next. Yor's finding out a lot of damage, but there goes the Varus as well, and Galaxy are actually able to turn this one around as they're now getting another kill onto Liquid Helium, and Baron is up. So once they take this fight, there's a good chance that they can turn and run onto that Baron. And honestly, at this point, I feel like Copycat might just want to try and turn and kill Ducks here. It's going to be a little hard. But yeah, Kiora in that fight popped off.
Did so much damage. A ton.
Yeah.
Ari got deleted.
Yeah, I mean, it was...
Once Kiora actually got in.
It was frontline Kiora again. But I mean, he damn near like killed 2 people on his own.
Yeah, he did.
Red team's turret has been
You know, at first, when they were using everything on the Sejuani, and as Sejuani was so tanky, he wasn't taking any damage,
Yeah.
I actually didn't think it was going to go well. Thought they were using too many cooldowns on that, but...
Right. Yeah,
Kiora
I
was
thought
able to
that
come
fight
in.
was going to go into Olympics' favor, but especially after Masterfire got there. But I think the Scion going a little bit wide is pretty much the calling point there for that fight. As soon as that Scion went wide, it's like, well, there goes their CC.
Unfortunately, they weren't able to get Baron, but tried to get some vision around it. Olympic already cleared it out. They did get 1 tower off of that.
Yep. But they're actually just going to straight up start up this Baron again and again. It's got to burn down so fast due to this Varus. Galaxy nowhere close. They won't even be able to stop the recalls. So Olympic
No,
are able to pick that up.
The really smart play by Olympic. I think they knew that everyone on Galaxy had just reset.
Yeah.
And since they do have that ridiculously fast Baron,
Yep. And now they get to move over and take their 5th dragon. It's another Windrake.
hey, look, we had 3 different types of dragons.
We had, yeah, almost every type of dragon. Yeah, we did have 3 different types.
I think you can only have 3 out of the 4 every game, I believe.
I mean, if you can get a max of 5, I don't know why it wouldn't just give you another.
I just don't think it lets you. I think it only spawns 3 out of the 4 every game. And it's a matter of will it spawn those 3 or just the same 1 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I'm not sure what all the dragon spawn mechanics are. But that's going to be pretty helpful. If this game doesn't end soon, I think Olympic have a really good shot at making kind of a split Baron Elder play. And if they get that Elder, it's very hard to lose that fight.
5 dragons. You know how fast they're gonna be? They get Elder.
They'll be
3 Cloud Drakes doubled. It'll be 12% in combat, and what, like 36% out of combat
yeah.
movement speed.
Well, so it's 6% movement speed, tripled when out of combat. Yeah, so
Oh, tripled. So it'll be 54% out of combat.
well.
And
No,
Well,
because the Elder gives you a 50% increase, so they'll go up to 9. They'll
it
go
doesn't
up to
double it.
9 out. No, it's a
Yeah.
50% increase.
yeah.
So it'll be 9 out, 27, or sorry, 9 in, 27 out.
Yeah, I used to be good at math.
Is
There was a
the
point in time.
construction job you do not reliant on being able to do math at all?
Yeah, a little bit of geometry.
Geometry's
That's about it.
geometry and stats honestly were the most fun things of math.
Ooh, no, I hated statistics.
Oh, I love me some good old stats. You and Kiora wouldn't be very good friends.
No, I hate statistics. I like calculus. Olympic trying to siege the first inhib turret of the game.
Yeah, but we
Galaxy
are going to
has
see
some
a fight
decent
coming
waves.
out. Potentially Daddy Ducks trying to walk up with that Predator. A lot of respect and all that movement speed from those dragons. Almost enough to just straight up counter a Predator. It's pretty ridiculous how useful it is. Just know, definitely needs to stop frontlining. Um,
He's Ari.
he's
Come
playing.
on.
He's playing
What
like
he does.
Kiora's on the other team. They are gonna be pushing up once again. I still think Galaxy have a chance here. See if they make kind of any play, but the explosive cast going to go a little bit short. A nice tidal wave going to stop the engage there as well. So the next wave should be crashing in about 20,
The
15
flash at
seconds.
Nami Varus is pretty low. Oh, except until Nami heals him.
Yeah, Nami Heals is going to save that. But they do need to go and respect this top lane tower before they can keep
Kiora
pushing.
Ooh, looks like Kiora wanted the Scion for a second.
Yep. Thanks for all the bits, guys. Really appreciate it. Ezio coming in strong with 100 bits. And yeah, Baron's up yet again, which means we're going to be stalled out because I don't think Olympic can really push until they have that. And if they manage to find a fight, it definitely won't be next to the enemy team's tower. So honestly, this is probably going to stall out until we see the next Baron or the next Elder spawn, or the first Elder spawn.
Yeah, I don't really see much happening without the Baron buff. They were having enough trouble sieging with the Baron buff.
Yeah.
Did they even get a tower with that Baron?
I don't think they got a single tower now.
Yeah, not the best Baron power play there.
No.
Got some good wave clear on the side of Galaxy.
Roulette has a internal cooldown. You can't just spam roulette.
And it is now only not 50% win rate.
Yeah, it is a 40% win rate because it shouldn't be a way to make money. It should be a. I mean, you shouldn't just be able to make points off of it. I mean, like it shouldn't be a reliable way to make points, which is, it was.
I liked making points off of it.
I mean, whether you like it doesn't mean it should. I liked it when Zach's Q was ridiculously broken. Doesn't mean it's healthy for the game. Hopeless, though, forced to flash away from Just No. Still probably going to get caught up. The flail's coming in. Finally using the Zanyas. But a bubble and a chain of corruptions. They used everything on that. I might actually favor Galaxy a little. Because there's no wave here and with no ults. Like, this could actually be pretty decent. Yeah. Gragas is going to try and get something off with the explosive cask. Not going to do enough.
Here comes Galaxy. Soraka and Urgot coming in to save the tower. All ults, well, 2 out of 4.
Yeah, but they're going to look to try and take a fight. Tidal Wave's going to knock up the Urgot. He's getting pretty low, burning down. There goes the first kill of this fight. Now with no minions left, I don't think they can get anything more done. Potentially going to try and tank it up. Now Big Daddy Duck's in a little bit of trouble as the flail's going to be hitting him around. Another charm's going to land as well. And finally the base has been broken by Olympic. And just in time because Elder is spawning in 20 seconds. Honestly, I don't think they should grab right now. They should just back and recall and run back there. Because if they grab it now, they're going to waste half of that timer on their recall.
I don't think Galaxy has a choice. I think they have to try to.
Galaxy has to, yeah. And
I think they have to try to contest this.
They're moving up.
Or Gragas has to go in, throw his ult down, knock him away, and smite it like he failed to do earlier.
The problem there is his ult's on cooldown, and even then it didn't knock away far enough, and his smite is still 2 levels weaker than Copycat's, because Copycat is level 18 now. Meaning that smite is considerably stronger than whatever Gragas can throw out, and there it is. The dragon is picked up. Daddy Ducks is gonna get turned on so much damage, even with that stone plate. He's just gonna burn down too much true damage from that Elder. And Olympic should not even back. They should just run straight mid or bot and just try and press the issue because of how short the timer on this dragon is.
Yeah, I agree. Gragas winning way too late.
They're trying to go there. They do have the ultimate from Sejuani as well as Sion charging in. Not going to be able to find anybody, but Captain Crusader just going to flash in, trying to get something done. Still gets hit by a lot of this damage, and he's going to be burning down quite quick. But the healing from Daydream, saving up for so long. They're burning quite a bit just to try and catch the Urgot, but now they're turning onto the tower.
Yeah, they doesn't look like they can end the game here, though. With Gragas up in another 15 seconds.
Probably not the game. Possibly because they do still have Sedge ult. Nami ult's about to come up as well. Definitely the second inhib, though. And they are going to push up, take it a little bit ballsy. See if they can manage to take it. Stoneplate used a little bit early by Liquid Helium, though, to be a pretty big factor in this fight. There goes the tower, though. And they are finally starting to disengage. And now they can just go Baron. Baron's up. They still have this Elder for another minute.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like Galaxy can really contest the Baron at all.
No, not with the Elder. Not with a 5-stack Elder. You cannot contest that. So, yeah, they're going to go take the Baron. And finally back. They've been on the map for about 5-6 minutes, I think.
Even without the Elder, they have super minions in their base. It would take them too long to get there.
Yeah. They are moving up. But Olympic now with full control of the game. Up about 11,000 gold.
Amazing how fast that gold swings.
Yeah, I mean, win a couple of fights. Baron itself gives a lot of gold to your whole team.
Looks like one more solid push by Olympic. They should be able to close this game out. Elder will be gone shortly.
Yeah. It won't be up for the next fight.
Gone. Yeah. Galaxy's gonna need a miracle fight in their base. And even if they win a miracle fight in their base right now, they still won't be able to really do much. Even with an ace.
Yeah, I mean, it's at that point where you can start winning fights, but it won't win you the game for a long time because of the state of your base. And I've had plenty of games where my team outscaled and was winning everything, but we couldn't do anything because the base was in this kind of state. And it's a very frustrating thing to have to deal with, where you've got to get those waves shoved out so that when you take a fight, you can actually get a push off.
Yeah, for sure, but it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen, no.
Going to end up being in their base.
Yeah, their wave clear is not that phenomenal. So, you know, clearing out supers, especially with the Baron, is just nearly impossible. And there's a big wave stacking bot as well that they're going to have to go and answer, and slowly being choked out here.
They have to send Kaisa. She's the only one that can really clear them pretty quick.
Yeah, having most of the magic damage, Swain, it does have a good amount. But not having TP, not going to be able to catch up, whereas Kaisa can use her killer instincts to get in if it goes that way. 2 cannon minions, though, probably about to be a third one. No, that wave doesn't have one. That's a shame. Oh, no, it did. Never mind. Yep, 3 Baron up cannon minions. Imagine if all those had banner on them. God, I miss banner.
I don't.
It's pretty ridiculous.
I hated it.
It was really fun before it became broken, or before people realized how broken it was. Because it had been broken for a long time, and then everyone just realized, oh crap, that's actually ridiculous. But it's gonna start up a fight. There goes Just Know already. That could be potentially pretty good here, but a lot of tankiness coming out from Olympic as these stone plates coming in strong. Nobody even needs to focus Hopeless as he finally goes down. Now Kior in the backside actually doing a lot of work, but 1v4, he's going to go down. It's not really frontlining when there is no line, as Space Hamster picks up a surprising triple kill.
And that's a good game. Game 1 to Olympic.
Yeah. It was a slow one. It was a tough one, but they did manage to keep it. They kept their composure even after losing some fights and found game 1 for themselves here.
Yeah, Galaxy tried to come back in that one.
Yeah. They put in an effort. Go ahead and look at some numbers.
Big Brain Mid, you're in GXPC.
They are. We're listed as a community streamer for GXPC, so whenever we go live, it posts on their Discord. So
that's cool.
Yeah. Good damage numbers from Ari and Varus. Let's go ahead and look at damage taken numbers from the tanks. 44,000 for Sejuani, 41,000 for whatchamacallem, Scion, and then the healing. Good amount there from Nami, sitting at 17 grand. What are you thinking for MVP this game?
You know, I want to say Ari, but I don't think her later game, mid to late game, was as good as her early game, by any means.
Yeah.
But just for that early game and shutting the Swain down so much to make him, you know, kind of a little bit useless, I think I'm still going to say Ari.
Yeah. it definitely helped the early game and was really strong. But I still just can't get past like after like 16 minutes. I feel I don't remember him doing really anything personally.
Well, yeah.
And I think if
I
there's 30 minutes of game time where it's just like, what did he do? That's a little hard for me.
Well, it's kind of hard to say because I don't think anyone outshined anyone else that much.
Yeah,
That's the only reason I said Ari, because I know she outshined everyone early. But
yeah.
later in the game, I don't think any specific person. I mean, Varus did very well later
Yep.
once he got some items.
Yeah, he had a couple kind of suspect positioned fights though as well, so it's really hard to say. Um, Copycat did pretty decent. Healing pretty decent. They actually have pretty low KP though. Like 14 KP compared to like an 18 from Just Know and
Yeah,
Master
Justino
Price
had the
was
highest.
yeah.
Had the highest KP in the game as well.
Yeah.
See, it's a tough one.
Yeah,
I still think we got to give it to Just Know. But
we can.
if you disagree, tell me. I'm not the expert here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to say. I think probably either Just Know or Copycat, because Copycat did have a lot of really good ganks mid actually to help Just Know in those situations. He got like 2 ganks off, I think.
Yeah, it was at least 2. He was there where Just Know got a kill.
Yeah, I think
Just
there
Know
was.
got a couple solo kills and Just Know got a couple on Sejuani ganks.
Yeah.
I don't remember him doing too much besides the couple ganks mid though earlier in laning phase.
No.
I don't remember it being bot or top much. I think it was 2 or 3 ganks mid, and that was really it.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's where all their power was anyway. So that seems like something. I actually think Copycat because, like, the more like Just Know did really well, but he also almost threw the first Baron. Like when they lost that first Baron, like Just Know was the one that like went really deep on that, and yeah, I think he just overstepped his boundaries a lot, where it's hard to really give him that. So yeah, I think let's go with for Copycat. Actually,
You're the boss.
I'm the boss.
You are the boss. I'm just here.
That's fair.
I am just here, chilling.
Chillin' McWillen.
And GHA is still gone.
He woke up finally. He messaged me.
Oh, I taking a nap?
Yeah, he took a nap and never woke up. He said.
Do you want to bring him in?
No, it
Up
says
to
he's
you, I don't
away
care.
again. So we'll just keep this rolling. You will keep this rolling. Let's go ahead and set up the overlay. I've got some nifty overlay ideas for next split. And I'm probably going to test run one of them during playoffs.
Sounds good.
It'll be pretty
I will
fun.
be right back, okay?
Fine. Leave me. Oh, radio. As the dogs are yapping. It makes a good time to see how the stream's doing. What's up, y'all? Sitting at 42 viewers. That's pretty solid. We do so much better when LCS isn't on. Yeah, sorry, we don't do too many guest casters unless we've gotten to know the people. Since I know you not, I shall not bring ye in. Hopefully the teams are ready here soon. I'd like to get this rolling. Looks like we're going to see a sub in for Galaxy.
I have returned.
Hey, welcome back, sir.
Yeah. Big Brain made them a different league.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
one of the mid laners from GXPC. They're a pretty
Yeah,
good
he has
league.
a big-
They're a gold plat, low diamond league.
He has a big brain. Sometimes.
Sometimes. How are the pets doing?
My fiance just got home, so when she pulls in the driveway, they go insane.
Nice. What kind of dogs are they? They sound small.
I have 4.
Okay.
I have a Jack Russell Terrier, a Shih Tzu, a Yorkie, and a half Lab, half Chihuahua.
A lab chihuahua?
Yeah.
Is
I love
that a
Chihuahua.
thing?
I might have the only one in the world.
How
I'm
do
not
you
sure.
make that?
Well, the Chihuahua was the mom,
Okay.
but the Lab was still like a puppy, like not full grown,
Okay.
when it was the dad.
that
so
that
it
would
wasn't
make
that much
sense.
bigger.
Because if it's a full-grown lab, there's issues there.
No, it was like it just hit puberty and it put it in.
Okay, that's fantastic.
So the dog, he looks like a Lab, but he's the size of a Chihuahua.
It's so funny. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, he's a good boy though.
You've got to post a picture with that dog on the Discord.
I'll do it at some point. Maybe later on. Who's Justin? No, I can't drag you in. Big Brain.
Yeah, Prism don't got any power here.
Big Brain wants me to drag him into the casting booth.
That is sadly impossible, as he does not have any perms.
No, like I said, I have no power here.
I think I'm the only person in the Discord with any kind of power anymore. GHA might have a few, but... yeah.
Oh. I'm the captain now.
Rated,
I'm the captain now.
Rated is on Olympic. But is at, I think he's at like a bowling championship? I'm not sure.
Clovers wants me to say that.
Oh. Nice.
I told you, I have friends everywhere. I
You
get
got friends in high
tagged.
places.
I get tagged in so many different channels. I'm in the DOV Discord. I'm in the Battlecast Discord. They love me everywhere.
All right, well, we're finally getting going here into game 2 pick ban. Took a little bit of time, but the teams are ready. We're going to see us start off with the Cho'Gath ban. Which is pretty interesting. I don't remember if they banned that last game. I'm going to assume they did. I feel very sad for you, Neon, that you just throw all your points away. Alright, well, Graves going to be thrown as a ban against Copycat again. It was really hard because Copycat played a lot of different junglers in his practice for this set. So kind of just have to look at the one you'd like the least and ban that. But even with a couple bans on him last game, he still ended up playing really, really well on that Sejuani.
He did. Let's see if they keep it up. Looks like Olympic doesn't want to see Kura play Kaisa again.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of the shining light that game for them.
Mm-hmm.
I won't be denied.
Oh, there's the Sejuani ban.
Oh, shooter doodles.
Oh, I have 2 cats too.
Oh, nice.
If you heard that meow. Another Elise bang. I just don't agree with it. I don't get that. I feel like Ham left me.
Yeah, I'm doing something real quick. You keep casting.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Here we go. Last ban for Galaxy onto Ari. Who is Soko? Suko. Did I miss something? Chat. Can somebody tell me who Suko is? Chat, you guys are not helping. At all. They subbed out. Big brain mid. Thank you for coming in clutch with the help here. Yeah, Big Brain Mid already told me. I got it now. And Galaxy, pretty smart bang on the Ari. Olympic first picks Morgana. That's a can't be an E-sub because they still got their bans.
No, they're rostered.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Hamcam. Rostered sub, guys. Rostered sub. They still got their bans. It's like Daydream's picking up the Ngami this game. Taking it away from Space Hamster. And Varus for Hura. Taking that away from Masterfire with the Kaisa band. Morgana, though, still a good pick into anything. And Olympic picks J4 as probably their jungler, but he has been played a lot more in the top lane lately because people copy Korea. And the Tristan AD carry. The J4 could be a flex pick. I don't know if Liquid Helium has played him top or not. And the sub mid picks up Zed blind. That is, hopefully he is a good Zed. Doesn't have very many games played on him this season, so hard to say. Have to wait that one out and see what happens in game.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip out of here just real fast, guys. I'm gonna mute the stream so you won't be able to hear Prism either. Yeah, so give us just a minute as we figure something out.
What the hell happened?
Do you care? I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I don't
Is that
know.
him?